Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel and welcome to your July monthly tarot forecast reading. I do apologise that I've been away for a little while, but I'm back now, so thank you so much for stopping by. This is a general reading, so again some of the messages may resonate with you and some of them may not. And those that do resonate with you, the first thing that comes to your mind is what it's telling you to focus on first of all, okay? If you just excuse me for a few minutes, I'm just going to channel in for your reading. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to stop it there. I'll split deck into three. Okay. The only reason why I'm kind of laughing at the minute is the Ace of Wands has come out as an external message. And it's just because before I was shuffling, I seen the Ace of Wands. And whilst I was shuffling, I seen the Ace of Wands prior to shooting this video. And what's just come out while shuffling is the Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is clearly trying to say something here. You're at the start of something creative and passionate, okay? Now, the Ace of Wands can talk about travel as well. So, whatever this is, it is talking about a new endeavour, okay? It's the Ace, so it's the start of something new, and it's the Wands, so it talks about creativity, it could talk about travel, what else? Yeah, so Wands. Again, it could be the start of a new partnership, project, business partnership, even romantic relationship even, that you could be dealing with right now. Now, it's come out external, so I do see this as something. Now, again, it relates to the fire signs as well, so this could be start of something new with a fire sign, which is a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries person, okay? Male or female. Well, this could be taken in the energies of the fire signs as well, okay? So, you could be feeling very driven right now as well, in terms of starting something new. So if you've got some new ideas and you've got some new plans, July is a fantastic month for you to get this off the ground, okay? Because you've got the support of the Ace of Wands here to start that. Okay, I'm just going to pull your reading. I'm pulling a 10 card Celtic cross, and I'll show you your cards individually. Okay, so Taurus. Okay. At the bottom of your deck, we have Two of Swords. Okay. Now, the Two of Swords, you know, it talks about usually going with one's intuition when trying to make a decision. Okay. So things might not seem very clear, and but it might feel like you have to trust yourself. Okay, in order to move forward, in order to make a decision. Okay, now this is what's this is an overall theme with your reading. So when I always see the twos, you know, not only they talk about balance, but the Two of Swords especially, because you know it talks to your thoughts and your intellect, and this is a great example of the different kind of thoughts that we have. Okay, because we don't just have our mental thoughts, you know, we have thoughts that lie within us as well. And what I like about the the Two of Swords is, yeah, okay, it's sometimes maybe having some of the facts, but when you need to make a decision on those facts, you need to trust your intuition when making that decision, okay? So to me, it tells me that you might have a decision to make, clearly, and you might not have all of the facts, okay? And if you don't have all of the facts, you just need to trust and go with what you feel is right, okay? So that, I guess, you know, coming out with the Ace of Wands tells me that it's going to be exciting, okay? This decision that you may have to make, or something that you may have to trust, because, you know, she's got the blindfold on here. This is someone who can't really see what's really happening or where this person is going. But you've got the support of the Ace of Wands here, so it's going to someplace great, okay? It's going someplace exciting, someplace really passionate, and yeah, I'm actually feeling quite excited for you, really, because usually some of these kind of decisions are usually the best ones, because when you learn to trust yourself, then, you know, usually they lead you to really good places, okay? So, I'll show you your cards. In your recent past, you have the Page of Coins. What's in the position of what's happening now is the King of Coins. The Knight of Coins, sorry, not the King, the Knight. What's crowning you is the King of Cups, what you know to be true. Your underlying theme is my favourite card in the deck, which is the Six of Swords. Okay. In the position of your near future, you have the Magician. Position of yourself, we have the Nine of Swords. Your environment, we have the Devil. Your hopes and fears, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Coins. And your outcome card, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. Fantastic. Ace of Wands. So, okay. Now, I see that you feel it, you're very grounded, okay? Now, you have a person that's grounding you here. And I'm going to say it's a person because I'm seeing this as a person, which is a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces person, okay? That's crowning you right now, okay? And what you know to be true. This could be a person that you're familiar with, that's the crowning you at the minute. So, I do feel like, you know, this is a person that could be weighing quite heavily on your mind. Or they are an influence in this decision that you need to make, okay? Which could be causing you to feel a little bit, it could be causing some sleepless nights for you as well at the minute. You know, if you have been up all night worrying and thinking about, okay, which direction should I go in, you know, what should I do? Whatever it is, it's the one that you're most passionate about, okay? Whatever you feel most passionate about, this is what this is telling you right here, okay? So, there's no point in, well, I'll say there's no point, I mean, sometimes we can't help it, but if you're worrying about which way to go in, okay, you are moving forward here. There's a moving forward card, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune, so whatever's happening right now, it's asking you to go with what you feel most passionate about, okay? Now, whether this is in terms of work, business, relationships, friendships, whichever that is, there is a move, okay? You are moving somewhere. You're moving somewhere. We've got the Wheel of Fortune as your outcome card, okay? So this to me feels like quite a big move. And you've got the support of the Magician as well, your upcoming future. So it's telling me that you've got everything that you need, okay, in order to make this happen, and whatever it is. You've got the Devil here, and I feel like this is what's kind of making you feel like this. This is what's keeping you here, okay, in this situation of the Nine of Swords. You're restricting yourself, or you feel like something's restricting you within your environment, okay? So, the Devil is a Capricorn card as well, so this could relate to a Capricorn person within your environment that could be making you feel this way. So the Nine of Swords, to be honest, I feel is quite a natural feeling to have if you have got such a big move ahead of you and you are contemplating on a decision that you need to make, okay? But the message here is, you know, it's whatever you feel most passionate about, okay? Whatever you feel is going to fuel your creativity, whatever's going to what's going to release you from this situation, okay? I feel like something might be trying to push you forward to help you, to release you from a situation like this, okay? So, the Page of Coins coming from your recent past. So this could be, now you've got the Page of Coins and the Knight of Coins within your position of yourself. Now, I do see that there is some kind of news regarding your finances on the way here. Now, it's been very slow moving. It's very slow moving. But I do see that there's been maybe messages that have been exchanged. Maybe there's been talks and words about a financial situation coming to you. And the Knight of Coins being in the position of what's happening now, it's telling me that there's movement with that now. There's movement with it, okay? This could have been the talk about it. This is the movement, okay? But again, the Knight of Coins is a very slow mover. So not to expect anything right now. But as your outcome, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe within the month of July, at some point, maybe towards the end of July, maybe the start of the next month in August, I do see that, you know, the wheels here to support you, and I do feel like it's kind of related to finances in some way. So if you are starting out on something new in regards of business or a new project, a new creative endeavour, okay, do see these kind of related to it in some way, okay. I also feel that maybe this is why you can't move forward right now. Maybe you're feeling restricted. Maybe you're letting this card, these factors hold you back right now. Maybe you feel like you can't move anywhere because of this. Maybe if you have been waiting on some news regarding finances, or news in regard to a move to maybe a new house, maybe. I feel like with the new environment, you're letting this kind of hold you back. Okay, you've got something waiting to start here that's creative and passionate and exciting. Okay, this could be this. I do see travel with these cards. I do see travel because there is movement here. Okay, but you're feeling restricted. You're feeling like you can't really move anywhere because you're kind of waiting on news, or you're waiting for something to come in. Okay, maybe it is from a King of Cups person that you're waiting to hear this news from. It could be, maybe this is the person that you can't, maybe this is the person that you're dealing with right now. And it could be vice versa. This could be someone who's waiting to give the King of Cups something before they can move on, or the King of Cups is waiting for something from you before you can move on. Okay, so in your underlying theme, we have the Six of Swords, which is my favourite card in the deck, I must say, because, what I love about this card and this illustration is, this is always someone who's moving somewhere. They're always moving somewhere, okay? And even though it always seems quite scary, because this is what the swords can represent. It always looks a bit scary when you think, oh, look at all the swords. But they are just your thoughts, okay? And in this card, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a person there that's supporting this person, okay? This person cannot see the person that's supporting them and guiding them and steering them in the right direction, but this is a person that's got a light surrounded by them, okay? So this is a person that is supporting the person who's moving forward, okay? And even though it might seem really scary at first, they're moving forward no matter what, okay? They're on the boat and they're moving forward. She's looking forward, and she's not even acknowledging the swords around them. She knows that she's supported, okay? She knows that she's got all the guidance and support that she needs to be able to move herself forward, okay? So there is movement here with this reading. And again, the Nine of Swords. I see this maybe just a little bit of anxiety maybe, and that's not always a bad thing, because I know I tend to get it a little bit when something great is about to happen, okay? Because when we are getting excited and fired up about something, for me anyway, I don't know if it's the same, I don't know if it's just because I'm a fire sign as well, but I tend to kind of feel a lot of the anxious feeling within my stomach when I'm getting really excited about something, or when something, it usually tells me that there's something really exciting going to. It's going to be a great night. I tend to get it sometimes before I go out on a night out, and depending on how I'm feeling, if I get that feeling within my stomach, then I know it's going to be a great weekend. And again, I guess that's the whole point of learning yourself and learning about yourself, and being able to pick up on these subtle kind of energies that you have that are telling you something. These are these energies. These are the hidden energies that you have. Okay, so like when I get this maybe anxious feeling before I go on a night out, it's because it's telling me that it's going to be a good night. Okay, so again, if you are experiencing these kind of energies and you have this, it's exciting. This is something exciting. Okay. That's what it's telling you, okay? So do not have to worry and fear it or anything like that, and don't try and let it keep you up at night, because it is, whatever this is an exciting. It's an exciting move, okay? It's exciting, whatever this is. So just trust what it is that you don't know, okay? And focus on, we tend to know a lot of facts, and we think, oh well, this is how I've done it in the past, and so on. But sometimes when we are faced with really big moves and decisions that we need to make, sometimes we just have to go with our inner knowledge, okay? Which is quite scary, because we don't always know what the inner knowledge is, and we just have to feel it. We just have to feel it, because that's the only way that we can really communicate with it. Okay, so in your position of your upcoming in the near future is the Magician. Wow. So the Magician is here, okay. And I feel like the Magician is here to kind of help you break out of this environment of the devil that I have here, okay. Now we've got a few major arcanas in the reading, so we've definitely got the start of something new. It's slow moving, which doesn't always, I can see why the wheel here is here actually, because I feel if there's something that's presented to you that's an opportunity, and I do see this as a really big opportunity, okay. This is a big opportunity, and you're restricting yourself, or something's restricting you within this environment, okay, and you're letting this hold you back. Now, the Ace of Wands isn't a slow mover, okay, it doesn't think. Neither does the Two of Swords, okay, they go with instinct, okay, they go with instinct, and they just go with it. Now, when the Devil's here, it's restricting you from being able to pursue this opportunity that's presented itself to you, okay. Now, the Magician's here to support you in terms of kind of moving forward with this, I think, because if this is what's happening with you right now, the Knight of Coins and the Page of Coins, it could be the reason why this hasn't come in just yet is because you need to make a movement in an area of this, okay. Sometimes this doesn't always tend to come in until we make these kind of moves, okay. Now it does call for being a bit fearless in some way, which breaks down the barriers of the devil, because when we're fearless and we go after what it is that we truly want, okay, we break this down. The devil doesn't have a restriction on us anymore, so it kind of pushes us forward through that, because let's say for example the devil is what we know, yeah. Devil is what we know, and this is a person who kind of, like say, is dangling all of these things in front of you to say, well, look, you can see that I've got a hold of all of these, but what it doesn't see is that you potentially moving forward. It's like, yeah, well, okay, yeah, I can see what you've got, but you don't see what I've got, and that fears the devil, okay. The devil fears that, yeah. So you've got an opportunity to kind of push past that and push forward with it, and it's telling me that Magician, is there to support you. You have everything that you need to be able to do that, okay. You've got all the wisdom that you need, you've got all the knowledge that you need, you've got all the facts, he's surrounded by books, he's surrounded by chemistry, he's got everything that he needs to be able to push forward. All he needs to do is stop feeling like, you need to wait for something, okay. Just do it, yeah. Whatever that is, if you are presented with something in the month of July, it's asking you to not think too much about it. Don't think, just go, just do it, yeah. Okay, so in the hopes and fears, we have the Two of Coins, okay. So, it's talking about balance in some way, which is the Two of Coins, and the twos usually tend to speak of balance. But again, we have two cards, we have a few cards here that's talking about your finances, or trying to stay, yeah. I do see it related to finances, if I'm honest. This could also be balancing work life and home life, social life, personal life. You could look at this as anything really, in terms of the physical kind of realm, or whatever, however you want to look at it. So the Two of Coins, is talking about balancing some area. Now, again, this could be balancing your creative side and your financial side. So maybe if you've been quite spontaneous, it could be asking you to maybe slow down a little bit and maybe rein something in, okay. This could be what the Nine of Coins is talking about here, although I don't see it as you, I see it as something that's holding you back, okay, because they've got cards here that's asking you to move forward, or that's encouraging you to move forward. It's also telling me that maybe you're wanting to move forward, you're wanting to move, but something's just standing in your way right now. Or that's what you're telling yourself, okay? Because the devil, it could be, you're telling yourself this, and that's what's keeping you where you are, yeah? Again, I could see this as a Capricorn as well. So maybe if you're in a relationship with someone who's a Capricorn, this person could be making you feel this way. They could be restricting you in some way as well. Now, yeah, as your hopes and your fears, maybe the fear is like, you're going to lose balance if you was to kind of forward. If this isn't something that you're used to doing, if it's not something that you're used to doing, which is, taking the bull by the horns, Taurus, because the bull is your symbol, so to speak. So, I also love that as well, because I've got the horses out. No, anyway. But yeah, taking the bull by the horns, and going after something you truly want. Because I know as Taurus, you know, you tend to, you do think long term, you think ahead. You know, you're not always someone who kind of just grabs something, you know, grabs an opportunity when it presents itself. You know, you tend to kind of reflect and sit back and think, oh, well, I want to make sure I've got my finances in check first, or I want to make sure that, you know, this is secure and that's secure. And because, you know, you are very secure people, and I know that you know you tend to, and you do care a lot about you know your possessions that you've accrued over time, which isn't a bad thing at all. But a lot of the time, you know, it can stop us from gaining, like, you know, successes in some way, because, you know, your fear of moving forward, um, and you know, and the fear could be is, you know, is it going to knock me out of balance? You know, am I going to lose the things that I've accrued all this time? And that's quite a normal thing to feel. You know, this is probably why the Nine of Swords is here in a position of yourself. You probably feel like there's an opportunity that's presented itself to you, and you're fearing, you know, if I take this, you know, is it gonna knock things out of balance in other areas of my life? Maybe, it might do, but yeah, it all comes back into balance again. Okay, sometimes we have to go out of balance in order to sort of rebalance ourselves. You know, if we stay in the same place all the time, yeah, all right, we might be in balance all the time, but what's really changing? Yeah. What new things are we bringing into our life? Are we just stuck in this same cycle of the devil all the time? You know, is it just restricting us from moving forward and going after things that are truly, you know, are on our path, basically? Because that's what the devil does. You know, it stops us from reaching our potential, stops us from reaching potentials, and stops us from going after opportunities that are presenting themselves. Okay. But is your outcome? You've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is your outcome, which is fantastic. So it's telling me that you have got something coming up for you in the month of July. Okay, there may be an opportunity that presents itself. Could be from a King of Cups person, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, if not, you know, this could be your energies as well. Maybe it's asking you to kind of be a bit more like the King of Cups, which is be a bit more emotionally involved within oneself or within your environment. Okay, maybe reflect more about, you know, maybe it's asking you to be a little bit more sensitive as well in some areas. You know, if you know, because, and I say that because, you know, the Ace of Wands, and when I mean by sensitive, I think it's being reactive to your senses. Okay, so when you are sensing something, Two of Swords, when you are sensing something, you know, it's acting on that. Okay, if you're sensing something that doesn't feel right, you know, listen to your senses. If something does feel right, listen to your senses. Okay, that's what it's asking you to do. And the King of Cups is very, very good at things like that. They're very intuitive. They're very you know, they've got to a point where, you know, they've kind of mastered their emotions, so they know exactly, they know what feels right, and they know what doesn't feel right, or at least they probably should do by now. And with the Wheel of Fortune, here is your outcome card. It's telling me that, you know, if you are waiting on some news regarding your finances or a move, house, job, location, something like that, travel even, because you've got the Six of Swords here, you know, the Wheel of Fortune is there supporting you. It's going to turn, okay? So, so don't wait around. Don't wait around, okay? If you have got something that presented to you in the month of July, okay? Listen to your intuition, okay? If I don't like the term if it sounds too good to be true, then I don't believe that at all, because it's what feels good to be true, okay? Not what it sounds like, it's what feels, okay? So it's asking you to reconnect with your emotions here, okay? With the King of Cups, it's asking you to go with what you feel, you know, okay? And the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, you know, are here supporting you in making the right move, okay? So just bear that in mind, that you've got all the support around you, you've got everything that you need to be able to do that, okay? Just stop, you know, whatever it is that you're waiting for is on its way. If this is what's holding you back, it's on its way, okay? So don't let it hold you back. Don't let it hold you back from this amazing opportunity that's coming into you, okay? Right, Taurus, I hope you like that reading. Again, I'm sorry it's been a while since I've been shooting videos, but I'm back again now. So if you would like to leave me any comments or feedback, please don't hesitate to do that. And I'll look forward to seeing you again next month. Okay, bye-bye, take care.